The wrath of the spirit. In the heart of Umuoma, a peaceful Igbo village, there lived a prince named Ebuka. He was handsome, tall, and strong, but he had a heart as dark as a moonless night. Ebuka was cruel, taking whatever he wanted without care for others. His people feared him, but no one dared to speak against him. His wickedness knew no bounds, and his favorite pastime was tormenting the villagers. One fateful evening, an old woman named Nneka came to the palace. Her back was bent, her hands trembling as she held out a basket of yams for the prince. "My prince," she said in a shaky voice, "I offer these yams as a gift for the feast." But Ebuka was not pleased. He kicked the basket over, spilling the yams into the dirt. "Is this what you bring to me, you worthless hag? Take your rubbish and leave." Nneka's eyes gleamed. Though her face remained calm, she bent to pick up the yams and whispered, "The wicked may laugh today, but the spirits of the forest always see." Ebuka laughed mockingly. "Go back to your hut, old woman, before I throw you into the river." That night, as the village slept, a cold wind swept through Umuoma. The trees rustled, whispering secrets only they understood. In his grand palace, Ebuka laid restlessly. The sound of drums echoed faintly in the distance, soft at first, then growing louder. "Who dares play drums at this hour?" Ebuka roared, stepping out in the night. The sound seemed to come from the forest. Without hesitation, Ebuka grabbed his machete and stomped towards the trees. The villagers, hearing this angry shout, peeked from their huts, but no one dared follow. The forest was alive with an eerie glow. The forest twisted like they were watching, and the ground beneath Ebuka's feet seemed to pause. In the center of a clearing, a tall figure emerged. It was neither man nor beast. Its eyes glowed red, and its skin shimmered like black stone. "Who disturbed the spirit of the forest?" the figure boomed. "I am Prince Ebuka, and I fear no spirit," he shouted, raising his machete. The figure laughed, a sound that shook the trees. "Ebuka, son of kings, your wickedness has stained this land. Tonight you will face the justice of the spirit." Before Ebuka could strike, the figure pointed at him, and his machete turned to dust. The ground beneath him opened, and the roots shot up, binding his arms and legs. "Let me go!" Ebuka screamed, struggling in vain. The figure leaned closer, its voice now whispered, "For every tear you caused, the forest will take a piece of you until you learn the meaning of kindness. You will wander these woods, neither as a man nor spirit." The roots dragged Ebuka into the ground, and the forest grew silent. The next morning, the villagers woke to find the forest edge darker and thicker than before. No one dared to enter, for they knew the prince was still there. His cries echoing through the trees on moonless nights. To this day, they say if you walk too close to the forest, you might hear him whispering, begging for freedom. But beware, he is still wicked, and if you listen too long, he might pull you in. And so the people of Umuoma learned to live humbly, never forgetting the lesson of Prince Ebuka, the wicked prince who became the cursed shadow of the forest.